Welcome back everyone, Crowon here again, and we're going to go ahead and tackle UCE Passive Monster. So let's go ahead and get that imported in here. Yeah, bring it on in, hit import. Alright, there we go. So we got our Passive Monster in here. Let's go and open up that README as we usually do. There's that. Alright, so in this README, it's going to have us go ahead and make a few core changes. So we're going to do that in our monster script here. So let's go ahead and click on the first step and we'll grab what we need to find. So let's grab that and look for it. It's not telling me we can't find it for some reason. Let's do it this way. Oh, it's because I have this small section here you can see selected. So I'm looking in the selection. I don't want to be looking at selection. I want to be looking in here. All right, so come down here and now we need to find the event skill request, which should be down a little bit. Here it is, event skill request. And it's right above that. We need to add our blue modified line here. And it'll look just like this. So let's go to the next step. Now we need to go down to moving. So we can just scroll down. You can search for it if you want, but it's right here. And we need to go to event target too far to follow. So too far to follow. And we're going to go ahead and put this in there. Then we're going to go to the next step and go to casting. So here's casting state. And in there, we need to locate event skill finish. So skill finished, here it is. Right before that, we're going to add our event to run away. And then we're going to go to the next section, which is dead. And in dead, which I believe we just literally scrolled past. No, we didn't. Okay, it's a little farther. It's not stunned, it's dead. All right, so while we're in dead, we need to find the event dead. So down here, we're just going to put in our runaway below that. We don't care. And then underneath, the next one is on aggro. So that's here. And we need to locate the utils, which is down right here. And right above it, we need to go ahead and put in our blue text. And then the last one is can attack, which is found here. And we just got to replace that with our blue text that we have. And paste that, save it, close her up, come back in, let her compile. All right, and then collapse our scripts because we don't need it. We're good on the monster scripts, passive monsters, so we don't know about that. So let's actually set up some passive monsters to work with. So let's go into our prefabs and entities and monsters, and we're just going to make a duplicate of our skeleton. So Control and D, and we'll just call this one Afraid. And then let's go ahead and make a duplicate of that one, and we're going to call this one Passive. So the idea for Passive Monster is we have the ability to tell monsters, do they attack things or do they not? So if they're passive entirely, they won't fight, they'll just run away. If they're afraid, they'll fight until they're so hurt, and then they'll run away. So we're going to set up our passive first. So click on that one and just scroll down until you find Passive Monster. And then in here, just go, is this passive? Check that on. And then what threshold is it going to run away at? Does it have to take a little bit of damage for it to run, and it's going to passively walk around anyways? I'm going to do 99%. This thing takes any damage, it is out. It doesn't care. And how far will it run away from its spawn point is here. It's just going to run sporadically this distance away from the target. Okay, so that was good. Let's go ahead and do the afraid now. So is afraid, check that on. And at what point is it afraid? Let's do 40%. When it hits 40% of its hit points, it's scared, and it's going to run. Otherwise, it's going to fight otherwise. So let's go ahead and drop in our passive skeleton here. He's just going to chill. He doesn't care, and then we're going to drop our afraid one right down here. So they're a little different locations. So we'll save this. Let's get rid of that extra little one because it's going to show up on their nameplate, and it's super annoying. We can collapse up these. We're done in there. Save and hit play. We'll come on in, hit server and play, and click on our player, get in the game. All right. So we're gonna come. This is a passive skeleton. He's not gonna do anything to me. He doesn't care that I exist. So this would be something like a rabbit, an animal that's not hostile, stuff like that. And if I hit him, he's now going to run for his dear life. I'm gonna chase him down and try to kill him, but he's continuing to run away because he's scared. He doesn't know what to do. I'm beating on him, and he's dead. And I can still loot him as I normally would. So now I'm gonna come down, and this one's afraid. So this one's gonna fight me until I get afraid of me. You can see it says afraid here. So he's fighting back. He's hitting me. I'm going to hit him back. We're going to beat him down until he's to this point where he's afraid, which is 40%. So right here, I don't want to kill him. So he's going to run away. He's afraid of me now. And I'll kill him off. And you can still loot him like so. So this is the extent of getting Passive Monster into your game and functional and giving you some more control. So I will catch you in the next one.